Anybody hear about the financial crisis in 2008? Heard anything about that? Well, let me tell you about ripple effects, and this is in the book. That one was not in the book, although everything I said is connected. But this one is in the book. In the financial crisis of 2008, a lot of things went downhill in a hurry, and it was a serious, serious problem. But I will tell you that there is one place in the Mekong Delta where our financial crisis wiped them out. And this is a little parable and snapshot of the rest of the world's situation. Here's what happened. As we were rolling in money in the mid-2000s, we wanted more shrimp. And it turns out that there was a place in the Mekong Delta where they figured out a way to farm shrimp really effectively, and so they had a lot of shrimp and they sold it. And they were rolling in money. And when we quit ordering their shrimp because rich people no longer were eating as much shrimp, that literally devastated their entire delta. Now think about that. Okay, take a look at your handout. And it's the Next Decade, Where We've Been and Where We're Going by George Friedman. It is a really significant book. It sounds like it's going to, here's my predictions for the future. It's not really that. He wrote an earlier book called The Next 100 Years. And he says that what we're talking about now is there's a big picture and a short picture. And I'm going to summarize the book in a phrase. And then if you'll look at page, I don't know how your handout is, it's the third actual page. I'll summarize it in a box, then we'll go back to the front. Here's the summary of the book. We've got an empire, we got to protect it. That's the book. We've got an empire, we've got to protect it. All right, here's the paragraph summary. The next decade is about managing our status as an empire. Whether we know that we are an empire or not, whether we even acknowledge that such status publicly or not, while maintaining and protecting our values, the values that make the United States the United States. The key person in this pursuit, struggle, challenge, threat is the United States president. He's not talking about a president, a specific president. He's talking about the position of president. The president has to take the lead and hold to our values, no matter how duplicitous he or she has to be. Yes, you heard that correctly. The president has to know how to be duplicitous. Anybody know a fancy word for that? Lie. So this is an HR in the empire, whether we like it or not. Now if you'll turn the page, I'll just tell you that there are separate chapters on Israel, Iran, Russia, China, etc. It's a provocative book. I think it is really interesting. And what he says is how we decide to manage empire in the next decade is going to be the whole ballgame. I think it's an important book. Hope you found this useful. Thank you.